Hello and welcome to our 23 Days of Gaming celebration. This is inspired by Jordan Fringe's 25 Days of Fringemas. I wanted to do something special for the month of December, and I've really enjoyed what Jordan Fringe has done the last couple of years, going 25 videos from December 1st to December 25th. I'm starting it a day late, going from December 2nd to December 25th, but I am all excited about this journey, so sit down, buckle up with me. This is my gift of appreciation for you guys being with me since I restarted this channel. So, enjoy. Hello and welcome to episode 5 of this Backyard Soccer League. The Mighty Rockets look to extend their lead on the young season against the 3-1 Monsters. The Monsters are currently in second place. But before we do that, I want to make sure that our chatter is down. It is. So, again, our match against the Monsters here. We didn't really do a preview last game of our opponent, but we will go ahead and do so now. If I can go to the season stats and then try to find our opponent. Again, just looking at our season stats, we've been clean for the most part. Dimitri really stepping up in that last match. Pete with the most goals. Pete, Pablo, and Keisha all have goals. So Ahmed has 2 goals. Just as we get over here, looking for our opponent. And there they were. Oops, passed them. So we'll have to cycle through them again. And there we go. So yeah, like I said, the second best team in our league. We got to look out for Colleen, which, again, I wish Backyard Soccer would put names on the opponent as well, so we kind of know how to match up with them. Colleen has 6 goals. Trudy, Cameron all have 3. So does Serena. Brett has 2. PJ has 1. I think Butch is going to be their goalie, seeing as how he doesn't have any other stats on him. He does have an assist, so it'll be interesting to see if he actually is the goalie or not. And he is. So he has 3 wins, 1 loss on his record. Again, they went into PKs. He has 12 saves, but he's given up 11 goals in that time. And between both Dante and Stephanie, we've only let up 1 goal between the 2 of them. So I feel pretty confident. I'm going to stick with this 2-1-2. Dimitri really stepped up. Dante playing well as a defender. Again, backup goalie if need be if Stephanie struggles. But let's go ahead and jump into today's match.
The party started. It's time to get down with your favorite soccer player.
And it is number 1 against number 2 as the Crazy Monsters get ready to take on the Mighty Rockets here in Parks Department Field number 7. Again, the Mighty Rockets coming at 4-0. The Crazy Monsters at 3-1. The Monsters are going to have the first kickoff, and they drive pretty well deep into Rockets territory before Keisha gets it away. Kicks it over to Pete. Pete looking to set the tone early. Crosses it.
Maintains the dribble.
And it's shot on goal, saved by the goalie. And now here come the Monsters looking to do something. Dimitri steals the ball over to Pete. Pete splits the defenders, but he's fouled, and he should get a PK, or not a PK, but a free kick here. Keisha going to take the free kick. Is she going to try to score off of it? The kick is up. In the back of the net it goes. Keisha Phillips with the free kick that leads to a goal, and the Mighty Rockets lead early 1-0 as the Monsters restart it, and Pete clears it and kicks it over to Pablo. Pablo, been quiet in the last couple matches, able to score here, or score in the last match, but quiet otherwise. Keisha steals it, looking for a second goal, turns, fires, and again, Keisha Phillips scores again, 2-0. It is Keisha 2, Monsters 0. Pete gets the steal again. I love how Pete has been aggressive in each of these kickoffs for the Monsters. Now he's going to take his shot, and that's just wide. And it will be a goal kick for the Monsters about halfway through the first half. And the Rockets lead 2-0. The Rockets looking to get anything started, but Keisha steals it away. Keisha gets it stolen away, and here come the Rockets, or the Monsters, and Keisha's going to commit a foul. Easy call by the referee, and now the Monsters will have a free kick. And they kick it backwards. Pablo and Pete dive in on the player, but Keisha is the one that's able to poke the ball away. Keisha centering it. And now kicks it a little bit too far. She recenters, and it is just knocked away. And it's going to be out of play, so Keisha is going to take the corner. And she's going to kick it to Pete. Pete corrals it. Tried to center it, couldn't. And now Dante has it, and he is fouled. So Keisha will have another free kick. Is she going to try to score off of it? The kick is away, and it is saved, but yeah, that was hitting towards the back of the net. Still 2-0, but the Monsters are struggling here to get any type of offense. Pablo saves it, steals it, and he'll score. Pablo, even though he had one shot on goal earlier, scores here, and it is 3-0 in the first half for the Mighty Rockets, forcing the Monsters to take a substitution. Still here in the first half. Normally we don't see the Rockets' opponents sub until the second half. But that is going to be the half, and it is 3-0 Mighty Rockets over the Crazy Monsters. And again, this is something else as the Monsters are looking to find something in them. Pablo has the ball here for the first possession of the second half. Gets it stolen away, and then Pablo pokes it away, but it's going to stay with the Monsters. The Monsters to throw in, and it is going to be Pete that kicks it away. Tries to turn, makes the turn, and then kicks it out of bounds. So again, Monsters will throw the ball in, and it goes to Keisha. Keisha to Pete, and that's offsides. If that's one thing that Pete needs to learn how not to do is to be offsides. He's done that a couple times now. We're 5 games into the season, so easy enough to do, and Stephanie's going to corral this and send this away. Not as strong as she normally does, but Pete corrals it here in the second half, and Pete will poke it out of bounds again. So the Monsters will get a third straight throw-in, and this one will go to Keisha again. Keisha, she's looking for a hat trick. Can she get it? Pete had one earlier in the season. This one, back of the net, she has it. Keisha Phillips with a hat trick. Our second hat trick of the year, the first one since Game 1 against the Boots. And it's Keisha Phillips instead of Pete Wheeler this time. And Pete corrals it. He's looking for a goal. He hasn't scored today. Has an assist, however. And he will center, kick it, and is blocked away. And the ball is cleared. And who's going to get it, Dimitri or Stephanie? Neither. And Dimitri finally saves it as the Monsters almost had a free goal. Dimitri now kicking it up the pitch. Past midfield. He needs to get it off to Pete at some point. Instead, he's going to take a shot on goal. And wide again. So it's going to be a goal kick for the Monsters, as the Monsters are in jeopardy of losing their second straight match. 4-0 here, and Keisha's going to commit a foul. But 4-0, and it is looking good for the Rockets to extend their lead. Dante tries to steal, can't. Dimitri does, however. He kicks it over to Pablo. Pablo with 1 goal today. He's looking for a second. Still 4-0. Can Pablo make it 5? Pablo will score off the top. and it hits the crossbar, but Pete's offsides.
We have a substitute.
So the second time today, Pete gets called for the offsides.
Gathers it.
Pablo steals it away. Pablo, it's saved by the goalie.
He gathers
And
it.
that's going to be full time. The Rockets are going to beat the Crazy Monsters 4-0. And it, once again, big time win by the Rockets. In other news around the league, the Fishes and the Boots go to PK. The Melonheads beat the All-Stars 3-2. And the Bombers beat the Hornets 4-1. So, interesting all the way around. The Rockets lead between the Hornets, and the Monsters are 2 games. And once again, we do qualify for the indoor tournament with that win. The Melonheads, the Monsters, the Hornets, all at 3-2. The Fishes 1 game back of them at 2-3. Bombers at 2-3. The All-Stars at 1-4. And the Boots pick up a win. They move to 1-4. We are the only unbeaten team still left in the B Division standings. The Melonheads, again, pick up a huge win. Now they're in second place between the Monsters and the Hornets. We qualify for the indoor tournament, and we're going to be taking on the Bombers in the next episode, and that is going to be something special because, once again, if we can try to close out this first part of the season on a high note, I don't see why we would switch up our positioning right now, but let's go ahead and look at some, I think we're going to look at some stats here. Nope, that's going to do it for this episode, everybody. I will see you all in the next episode. Peace.